Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to AppSec's online support program. This is your geography teacher for grade 6, APS 4 toward middle wing boys. Dear students, we will start our presentation from Hadith. This Hadith is related to the blessed month of Ramadan. Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Whoever passed away in the state that he was fasting while seeking the pleasure of Allah, he will enter paradise." Dear students, we are starting our chapter number 2, that is Natural Spheres of Earth. The objectives for this week are: you will be able to know about natural spheres of Earth, atmosphere, lithosphere, hydrosphere, and biosphere. Dear students, your task for week 5 are reading. You will read from page number 23 to 25, covering the topics spheres of the earth. Don't forget to study the pictures with titles. Highlight the important points on your book. This time in your vocabulary, try to enter more than 7 new words along with their meanings on your loose sheets or small notepad. Students, you have to do extensive research on structure of the earth using surf IT boxes given on textbook page number 24 and 25. Now, you also have to go through the graphic organizers, interesting facts, map reading, diagrams, picture study, and at a glance throughout the chapter and utilize wherever required. These are the textbook pages 23 to 25. Read them beforehand so you can get better understanding of the topics that are to be explained. Coming to our first topic, that is natural spheres of Earth. Now students, I want you to look at this picture very carefully. Look at this picture and see what the topic is about. I'm going to share a video with you so that you can have a better clarity of the topic.
In science, in this video, I'd like to talk about the 4 spheres of the Earth. The Earth can be divided into 4 major spheres. The names of each of these spheres come from the Greek words that describe what they're made of. Geo for ground, bio for life, hydro for water, and atmo for air. Let's take a look at each of these 4 spheres in a little bit more detail. Up first is the geosphere. Since geo means the ground, the geosphere describes all the rocks, minerals, and other parts of the ground that are found on and also inside the Earth. The geosphere includes the inner core, outer core, crust, and the mantle. So, the geosphere would include the ocean floor, all the rocks on the surface, the sand in the deserts, and inside the Earth. The hydrosphere is made up of all the water on Earth. This includes rivers, lakes, streams, oceans, ice caps, glaciers, and even moisture in the air. If you take a look at the Earth from space, you will notice that it is blue in color. This is because the Earth's surface is over 70% water. Most of this water is found in our ocean. The biosphere is the zone of life on Earth. The biosphere extends to any place that life is found or can exist. This can be in the air, on the surface of the Earth, in our oceans, or any other location. And finally, our atmosphere is the layer of gases surrounding our planet. The atmosphere of the Earth is composed of nitrogen, oxygen, some argon, carbon dioxide, and some other gases in small amounts. These gases are held in place by the pull of gravity. So there we go, the 4 spheres of the Earth: the geosphere, the hydrosphere, the biosphere, and the atmosphere.
Students, now we will discuss the important points of atmosphere. Atmosphere refers to the mixture of gases surrounding the Earth. It is very important in trapping heat to keep the Earth's surface warm and filters harmful cosmic rays and sun's ultraviolet radiations. It begins from less than 1 meter below the Earth's surface to approximately 10,000 kilometers above it. And the changes in the lower layers of atmosphere cause weather phenomena like winds and storms. The picture on the right hand side tells you about the further distribution of the Earth's atmosphere, which you will read later on. The second sphere which we are going to discuss is lithosphere. Lithosphere is also called as geosphere, and it refers to the solid outer part of the Earth. It includes the upper portion of mantle and crust, and it is the most rigid part of Earth compared to the other layers of Earth's internal structure. Lithosphere is split into small number of huge slabs called tectonic plates, which are responsible for geological events like earthquakes and volcanoes. Now, if you look at the picture, you can clearly see the part which are the lithosphere. Next one is hydrosphere. The name suggests that it refers to the total amount of water on Earth that is stored on its surface, underground, and in the air. Water can be in the form of liquid, water, ice, or water vapor. It transforms its state as it goes through various processes in the water cycle. Now, student, if you look at the picture on the right hand side, you can see the hydrologic cycle. We can see how the water vapors are evaporated, how they condense to form the clouds, and after that, by the process of precipitation, it falls back to the rivers and the oceans again. In this way, there's a continuous cycle going on. Water, as in rain or snow, is stored in rivers and oceans, which evaporates into water vapor again. Coming on the last sphere of the Earth is biosphere, and most life forms exist between 500 meters below the ocean surface to 6 kilometers above sea level is the biosphere. Biosphere includes all the living things of the world. The sea creatures, marine living organisms in the oceans, birds in the air, animals on the ground, vegetation, trees, plants, even the microscopic organism all comprise of biosphere. Biosphere refers to the part of Earth where life exists, including places like the roots of the trees, bottom of oceans, and the top of the mountains. Now students, that's all for week 5. If you have any questions regarding the topics, feel free to ask from your teachers. Stay home and stay blessed. Take care and Allah Hafiz.